strategy is not about being the best. It is about being different in a way that creates value. Welcome to Module 6, Business Principles, Chapter 6, Business Level Strategies. In the previous chapter, we explored the internal environment, understanding resources, capabilities, and competitiveness. Now, we take the next step, how organizations use these insights to compete effectively in the market. Business-level strategy is all about how a company positions itself to gain a competitive advantage within its industry. For security and risk professionals, this is especially important because strategic positioning directly influences operational priorities, risk exposure, and resilience planning. In this chapter, we will explore the different types of competitive strategies and how organizations choose the right path to succeed. Let's begin. Business-level strategy focuses on a fundamental question. How should a company compete? It involves making strategic choices about what to do and what not to do in order to deliver superior value to customers. At its core, this strategy must align to critical elements, the needs of the external environment and the organization's internal capabilities. Companies succeed when they strike the right balance between these factors. There are two primary ways to create value, either by offering lower prices than competitors or by providing differentiated products and services that justify a premium. For security professionals, understanding this alignment helps ensure that protection strategies support business goals rather than hinder them. There are 5 widely recognized generic competitive strategies that organizations use to achieve market success. The first is a low-cost provider strategy, where the company aims to become the lowest-cost producer in the industry. The second is a broad differentiation strategy, focusing on offering unique features that appeal to a wide range of customers. The third is a focused low-cost strategy, targeting a specific niche market with lower costs. The fourth is a focused differentiation strategy, offering specialized products or services to a niche audience. And finally, the best cost provider strategy, which combines low cost with differentiation, delivering superior value at a competitive price. Each strategy requires different capabilities, resources, and risk considerations. For security professionals, the chosen strategy influences where risks are concentrated and how resources should be protected. The overall low-cost strategy is about achieving the lowest operational costs in the industry while maintaining acceptable quality. Companies following this strategy focus on efficiency, cost control, and streamlined processes. This can be achieved through economies of scale, efficient supply chains, and eliminating unnecessary activities in the value chain. However, there are risks involved. One major risk is aggressive price competition, where rivals lower prices, reducing profit margins for everyone. Another is the danger of focusing too much on cost reduction and ignoring customer value. To succeed, organizations must balance cost efficiency with value delivery. For security professionals, cost-focused environments require careful prioritization, ensuring that cost-cutting does not compromise safety, compliance, or resilience. To effectively implement a low-cost strategy, organizations must understand what drives their costs. There are multiple cost drivers that influence overall efficiency. These include economies of scale, learning and experience effects, supply chain efficiency, capacity utilization, and technology adoption. Other drivers include product design, process efficiency, location advantages, and outsourcing decisions. By managing these drivers effectively, companies can significantly reduce costs without sacrificing quality. The key is not just cutting costs, but optimizing operations intelligently. For security professionals, understanding cost drivers helps identify where risks may emerge due to cost pressures, such as reduced controls, overdependence on vendors, or operational shortcuts. Achieving a low-cost advantage often requires rethinking and redesigning the value chain. Organizations may streamline operations, adopt new technologies, outsource non-core activities, or eliminate inefficiencies. However, there are important pitfalls to avoid. One key risk is becoming too focused on cost reduction and neglecting quality or customer satisfaction. Another is adopting strategies that are easy for competitors to imitate, eroding any cost advantage. Additionally, excessive cost cutting can weaken internal capabilities and increase long-term risks. Sustainable success comes from smart cost management, not blind cost reduction. For security professionals, this means ensuring that efficiency initiatives do not create vulnerabilities or expose the organization to greater risks. A broad differentiation strategy focuses on offering products or services that are perceived as unique across a wide market. This uniqueness can come from design, technology, features, quality, customer service, or brand image. The goal is to create value that customers are willing to pay a premium for. Successful differentiation allows companies to command higher prices, increase sales volumes, and build strong brand loyalty. However, differentiation must be meaningful. Customers must clearly see and value the differences. For security professionals, this strategy often requires protecting brand reputation, intellectual property, and customer trust, since these become key sources of competitive advantage. Differentiation is created through specific value drivers, factors that enhance customer perception and willingness to pay. These include product features and performance, quality and reliability, and customization to meet specific needs. Other important drivers are customer service, innovation, and technological advancement. Branding and marketing also play a critical role in shaping customer perception. Additionally, human resources, skills, expertise, and service culture can significantly enhance value. Organizations that effectively combine these drivers can create a strong and sustainable differentiation advantage. For security professionals, each value driver represents an asset that must be protected, from data and technology to customer interactions and brand integrity. To achieve differentiation success, organizations must deliver superior value in ways that customers truly appreciate. This can be done by enhancing product performance, improving quality, offering customization, or providing exceptional service. However, there are common pitfalls. One major risk is over-differentiation, adding features that customers do not value, leading to unnecessary costs. Another is charging premium prices without delivering corresponding value. There is also the danger of competitors quickly imitating features, reducing uniqueness. Sustainable differentiation requires continuous innovation and a deep understanding of customer needs. For security professionals, maintaining this advantage means safeguarding innovation, ensuring service reliability, and protecting the brand from reputational risks. Focused strategies target a specific segment of the market rather than the entire industry. The idea is to serve a niche better than competitors who target broader markets. There are two types: focused low-cost and focused differentiation. Focused low-cost aims to offer lower prices within a niche market. Focused differentiation, on the other hand, provides specialized products or services tailored to a specific group's needs. This approach allows companies to build strong customer relationships and deep market understanding. For security professionals, niche strategies require tailored risk management, since the organization may depend heavily on a specific customer segment or product line. Focused strategies work best under certain conditions. They are effective when the target niche is large enough to be profitable, has growth potential, and is not a primary focus for major competitors. They also succeed when companies have the capability to serve the niche better than others. However, there are risks. The niche may become less attractive over time, or may be invaded by larger competitors. Customer preferences within the niche may change. Additionally, over-specialization can limit growth opportunities. For security professionals, this highlights the importance of monitoring market shifts and ensuring flexibility to adapt if the niche strategy becomes less viable. The best cost provider strategy combines elements of both low-cost and differentiation strategies. The goal is to offer customers more value for their money by delivering good quality and features at a competitive price. This strategy targets value-conscious customers who want both affordability and quality. To succeed, organizations must strike a careful balance, keeping costs under control while still offering attractive features. However, this approach carries risks. Companies may struggle to maintain both low cost and differentiation, ending up stuck in the middle without a clear advantage. The key is disciplined execution and a well-optimized value chain. For security professionals, this balance requires ensuring that cost efficiency does not compromise quality, reliability, or protection standards. As we summarize, let's bring together the 5 generic competitive strategies. Organizations can compete as a low-cost provider, focusing on efficiency and cost leadership. They can pursue broad differentiation, offering unique value across a wide market. They may adopt a focused low-cost or focused differentiation strategy, targeting specific niche segments. Or they can follow a best-cost provider strategy, balancing cost and value to appeal to price-conscious customers. Each strategy has its own requirements, risks, and success factors. The key is consistency, aligning resources, capabilities, and value chain activities with the chosen strategy. For security professionals, this means ensuring that protection, risk management, and resilience efforts are aligned with the organization's competitive approach. As we conclude this chapter, remember, business strategy is not about choosing what sounds best, but what fits best. As the saying goes, strategy is about making choices, where to compete, how to compete, and what to prioritize. Every organization makes deliberate choices whether to lead on cost, differentiate, or focus on a niche. And these choices shape every decision across the value chain. For security professionals, the role is critical. It is not just about protection, it is about enabling strategy. Security investments, risk decisions, and resource allocation must directly support the organization's strategic direction and value creation goals. The real question is not just, is this secure? But does this support the strategy while managing risk effectively? Thank you for being part of this session. If you found this valuable, do subscribe and join the complete series for structured, exam-focused learning and success in your certification journey.